Hi, everyone.
All right.
Happy Thursday.
Whew.
Welcome.
Welcome. If this is your first live, extra special welcome to you. It's good to be alive.
It is. Alive on a Thursday.
You know, especially now,
Yeah.
because we are going to be talking about our newest fragrance oils, and they are blending elements.
Yes.
Very, very excited about this because
It's a brand new line concept for us. We're very excited about, and a lot of you have been asking for this for a long time. So it's been super exciting to launch them and see the reception, which has been very good.
Yeah.
So thanks.
And essentially what makes the blending elements a little bit different is that they are true to life single note fragrance
Yes.
oils. So for all of our fans of blending out there, and I know you're there.
Yeah, we know you're there. That's probably why you're here.
And this is for you.
Yeah.
So there are currently 25 blending elements. They can be blended with each other, with fragrance oils, essential oils, things like that. So this live is going to be us talking about the fragrance fragrance blending for the blending elements. And of course, we're going to give some away.
Yes, we are going to give away
kind
a
of-
full line set.
Yeah. All 25.
All 25, essentially, in 1 ounce bottles.
Yes. So we will be giving away one of each of the blending elements so you can experiment with them. And you can enter the giveaway at any time. There is a link in the description, but I'm going to pop up some info here for you. And these are just the rules. So when you do enter the giveaway, just make sure that you are using a valid email that you check.
Yeah, I have to be able to email you if you win.
We want to contact you.
Yeah, your email won't be used for any other purpose other than for me to get your shipping address.
Yes.
Privacy is important.
Yeah. So, and we want you to try these.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we're very, very excited about them.
So we do have some blends in mind, and some that we've tried, some that we've liked and not liked. So we are definitely excited to kind of share that info with you. But if you have any questions about what to blend, what kind of fragrances to use these with, if there's a certain like feel or vibe you're going for, definitely just let us know in the comments and we can try it out for you.
Do we really quickly want to run through them?
We do.
Yeah, and there are 25 of these, so we're probably not going to, unfortunately, have time to spend a lot of time on each one. But we'll just quickly mention them all so you know.
Yes. So this is the entire line as it is right now. There are 25, and all of these are single note fragrances.
Yeah, so it's when you're saying it's chocolate, it just smells like chocolate. It's not like a chocolate fudge, which has a lot more layers to it. Coconut is just coconut. You know, it's not Santal and coconut. It's not coconut Soleil, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and these are going to be as true to life as, you know, technology allows at this point. So these are great for blending together as well as adding a certain note into a pre-existing blend or fragrance as well. If something is missing just a little bit of something, in my case it's usually sandalwood.
Yeah, sandalwood or moss for me. Yeah, or green leaves. That's another one.
Green leaves is very, very good. So these are currently the blending elements, and we're gonna try some out to see what works and maybe a little bit about what does not. But if you're interested in any of them in particular, just let us know and we can focus on those as well. Okay, so
what do we want to start with?
Ooh. You know what? So when it comes to blending, let's talk about that first. Actually, before
good
we
idea.
begin.
Good idea.
There are a few tools that can help you decide which fragrances might work together when you're blending. And one of those tools is the fragrance wheel. So if you haven't seen this before, this is a super, super helpful tool that essentially categorizes fragrances in season and families. So this kind of helps you understand which kind of fragrances you're working with and how they can interact with other fragrances.
Yeah.
We also have a really helpful article about this on the website if you want to check it out, but this is the tool that we will mainly be using when deciding what to blend.
Yeah.
I think I have a half. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, let's see it. Yeah, let's keep it up for a minute.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, and so when we're talking about blending using the fragrance wheel, if you don't know where to start, a kind of easy thing to do is you want to think about either complementary blends, or what's the other one?
Kindred.
Yeah, kindred notes.
I always forget.
Yeah, so groups that are across from each other on the fragrance wheel, like green and woody, these are complementary, meaning they're kind of opposites, but it's like an opposites attract situation. They do really well together in general. Kindred ones are the ones that are next to each other. So they're going to have more of a similar vibe, similar feel, and because they do have those things in common, they just are a good match.
Yep. And let me see. So you can also see all of this information on the website.
Yeah.
We also talk a little bit about notes and what goes into the fragrance families on an individual level, which can be really, really helpful.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a big fan of that.
Yes. Yeah, love the fragrance wheel. Use it all the time.
Yeah. Oh, and if you're joining us right now, you haven't missed anything. We are talking about our blending elements. So single note fragrances that are ideal for blending.
I mean, if you want to, you can absolutely use any of these on their own too. There is no rule that says you have to blend them. They are totally good to use on their own. I know I have heard from some people already that they're like, I have really just been wanting a straight up cucumber. And here you go. That's perfect.
Surprise.
Yep.
Okay, so we are getting some questions. Perfect.
Yeah, love the fragrance wheel. Best tool out there. Agreed. Super, super helpful.
And you know what? It's not like a be-all, end-all rule, but it is a super, super good guideline.
Yeah.
You can go a little rogue if you want to.
Oh, yeah. We love that. We encourage that.
Try something a little nutty.
Yeah.
It can work. It can definitely work.
But if you just don't know where to start, or, you're just kind of, maybe you're in a funk a little bit with your creativity, it can be helpful. Which, I get into a funk all the time, so.
It's hard. It happens.
Yeah.
And there's so many fragrances. So I think that these are a really good kind of building blocks. For fragrances.
All right, so we got a question. I think we can maybe start with this one. What does the baking spices smell like?
Excellent question.
Yeah, and so this one is, I guess it's technically not a single note because there are of course, more than one baking spice.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of like an amalgamation.
Yeah, can we dip it maybe for a second?
Absolutely.
We have our blotters here, of course.
What I personally really like about the baking spices as a note is that a lot of baking spices or spice forward scents tend to favor cinnamon.
Yes. This one, it's not cinnamon heavy.
We do have.
There is a cinnamon element. There is a cinnamon element. But yeah, the baking spices element, I get a good amount of allspice, of clove, some cardamom in there too. It's a really well balanced one. I mean, obviously there is some cinnamon in here, but it's not the main thing I'm smelling.
It's kind of like a fantasy scent, if that makes sense. Yeah. It is, when you think baking spices, this is kind of what we imagined coming to mind.
Yeah.
But there's really nothing that's too heavy about it or overpowering. But it's very reminiscent of baked goods.
Yes. It is really nice.
I know.
It's nice and spicy.
Yeah. But it's very approachable.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be really good for adding to things like maybe iced ginger snap, bakery fragrances that already kind of have some of these notes in there, but maybe you want them to be a little spicier.
Yeah. It's a well-rounded fragrance for sure.
It's a good one.
Those are nice.
Okay. Oh, so many good comments and questions already.
Okay, guys. This is good. I'm going to cap that before I spill it.
Yeah.
And just to track back very quickly, if you are confused about what kind of fragrance family any of these fall in.
That was a question, Mel.
I did see.
Hello, Mel.
Perfect.
Always love seeing you in the chat. Yeah, this is a good question.
And we can absolutely answer it. So, point one, we do list, especially on the blending elements, we will list which fragrance family it kind of falls under.
We don't list that for fragrance oils.
Not just yet.
Because it's a little more complicated. But for example, so Love Spell, that's a good example because Love Spell is a floral, but it also is fruity. And so a lot of fragrances are, especially the more complex fragrance oils, are going to fall into probably more than one category on the wheel. So yeah, Love Spell is fruity and it is also floral. But as you can see, let me get rid of that. Yeah, so fruity and floral are complementary. They're not directly across from each other, but it's pretty close.
They can work.
Yeah, and so that's why that fragrance kind of works. And so if I were going to blend Love Spell using some help from the fragrance wheel, I would probably start thinking like, ooh, maybe some aromatics in there, some citrus, some green even would be nice. So yeah, usually when I'm blending a more complex scent like Love Spell, I'm going to look for other scents that are kindred versus complementary, which still can work. It's just a little tougher, I think.
Yeah, and that's what is kind of great about the blending elements is some of the fragrance oils are meant to be so complex and well-rounded and have a lot of different notes going on. The blending elements are made just to be used either individually or in a blend or in addition to a lot of things. So they can be a little easier to work with when you're working with the fragrance wheel. And we do actually categorize them, and I can show you what that looks like as well. So on the CandleScience website, if you were looking at the blending elements, we kind of already categorized them for you, which was very helpful for me personally to see it all mapped out like this. So you have your greens, marine, ozonic, gourmand, floral, fruity, citrus, aromatic, spice. Amber is kind of always on its own. Amber's its own thing. And then woody. Yeah. So this should help when you're kind of picking and choosing what you'd like to work with.
Yeah.
So, okay. Nice.
And so here, this question. What is a good ratio for notes? So we're not blending notes really together.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, so I'm imagining what you mean is the ratio of the different fragrances or elements to blend together. And we can talk some about that too, but there's no right or wrong answer to this. It really just depends on what you are trying to achieve with the blend. So a good place to start is like a 50-50 generally. Or if you know you want more of one fragrance and less of another fragrance, like a 60-40, 75-25 kind of situation.
Yeah, I like starting with a 50-50 blend because if there is one that's overpowering or you'd like more of another one, you can always adjust. The 50-50 starting point also allows where if you wanted to blend more than two, bring in a third scent, it's a little bit easier to work out what that ratio would be. Personally, I believe I can speak for you as well. It's rare that we would blend more than three at any given time. Some people do it. It's totally fine to do. The math gets a little wacky.
I'm not a fan of the math in that scenario. Yeah, and it's honestly, especially when you're blending complex fragrance oils together, once you start blending 4, 5, I have seen people do 7, which I think is wild personally. I mean, you do you, but for me, that's kind of, I don't know.
And if you're working with like perfumery and individual like, essences and things like that, it's a little bit different. But for candle making, there are some things to be aware of. Also, if you're working with cosmetics, to be super, super aware of any IFRA requirements or restrictions as well. If you're talking about top, middle, and base notes, which it looks like you might have had a question about as well, I can kind of show you that a little bit also.
A note about notes.
A note on notes, if you will. So there are, when we're talking about blending and kind of evaluating fragrances, we do refer to them as top, middle, and base. The top is usually the fragrance that you're going to smell the first or most immediately. And it can also be kind of the most volatile. Like it'll evaporate sometimes more quickly than the others as well.
Yeah, usually when you're smelling a fragrance oil right out of the bottle, what you are smelling the most of, those are usually going to be the top notes.
Yeah, which is why it can be a little misleading if you're only evaluating right out of the bottle. Yeah. Because those top notes can be very, very intense sometimes.
Yeah.
So they can fade a little bit more quickly in a candle and melts. The middle notes are kind of like the meat and potatoes of the fragrance. That is the bulk of it. They're hearty.
Yeah, and then the base notes, those are going to be the notes that kind of ground the fragrance. They're going to add depth, longevity. And those are kind of the notes that you smell after you blow a candle out. And you kind of get that lingering aroma sometimes. Those are usually the base notes.
Yeah. So if you are trying to pick, this comes up sometimes, if you're trying to write down fragrance notes for your candle, there's a few ways of doing that. There's not necessarily like a correct way.
There's not a rule.
Yeah. You can evaluate your candle and you can list what you smell first, or sometimes, honestly, if you just want to pick the notes that you like the best or that what you smell.
You want to give your customers that impression, right? Or if there is a note that is kind of like a trendy note you want to make sure is included, and you want to, the suggestion is powerful, right? If you want a customer to take away a lot of moss, for example, from a fragrance, then maybe you do include moss as a note, even if it may not be the only or the most prominent note.
Yeah. Sometimes it's what fits on your label.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, sometimes it is what fits on your label, yeah.
Labdanum sometimes is a little tricky for spacing, but
yeah. But it's fun to include. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, we have some
really good questions.
Yeah.
We're queuing up here.
Yeah, I'm queuing up all your questions, so if you don't hear it answered right away, don't worry. I am keeping track of it on my handy little tablet here.
And we do, there are two ways, I think, to go about blending and approaching blending. We have a spreadsheet. We were very kind of methodical for a lot of these. But then there's also the way that I do it, which is I just follow my heart.
Yes.
So we did have a few accidental good ones, a few that were just very, very not enjoyable.
Yeah.
As well. So we can kind of go into those, and we'll keep a running list as well, so we can give that to you guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I'm just going through the questions to see if there are any other like general kind of. I thought this was just a good note. So we do have a CandleScience Facebook group. And I don't know that we would set up a kind of separate one just for blending, but you can absolutely talk about blending. There's already lots of blending talk happening in the group. The group is called Candle Making, 2 words, Candle Making for Everyone, a CandleScience community.
And it is a community.
It is. It's a really great
group. It's a really
group.
nice place on the internet, which can be hard to find.
Like, I am a little biased, of course, but it is, I think, one of the more helpful groups out there for candle making. Everyone is super, super friendly there. People are so nice. Everyone is very interactive, engaging. So please do join the group, and make sure you agree to the group rules, which are no selling or destashing. Don't be mean, no bullying, and no spam, which I think are pretty reasonable rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope. Nice. Okay. Ooh, these are all good. Ooh.
Oh, well, that's what we're talking about today. Yeah, we are talking about our blending elements if you are just joining us, which are 25 single note fragrance oils that are intended to blend.
They can be hard to find because they can be hard to make.
They are hard to make. Yeah, we spent a long time developing these.
And we know that people have been asking for them for a very long time, and the amount of kind of research and work and research and development that went into that, we took very, very seriously. So we're super proud of these, and they do smell very, very true to life. There's not so true to one life. Of these that I smell and I said, what is that?
The cucumber one and the basil ones, especially for me, are just straight up like you could hold a basil plant in front of me and I'm blindfolded, and then you hold the fragrance up and I would not know which is which.
That's it. It is what it is. Yeah. And it is good. But yeah, that, and it's how we make them is a little bit different. The essential oils are essential oils. That is kind of like a single note, but also single process. Yeah. The fragrance oils are kind of more complex. A little bit more goes into them. And then the blending elements are a single note, but they are a little bit more difficult to make than just a regular fragrance oil. Yeah. But we're very excited for them.
All right. Let's get into some blending now, I think.
I'm ready.
And continue to ask questions. And again, we're keeping track of them, so we'll get to them later.
I'm going to pop up, just as a reminder, I'm going to pop up the elements one more time if y'all need some inspiration. All right. There are so many good ones to choose from.
What are your favorite ones, Dana?
Sandalwood, hands down. Sandalwood is my favorite just because I love it so much. And I do think it improves a lot of blends. I think it adds a certain je ne sais quoi to it. But yeah, I think sandalwood, and I think the Aquatic one is very interesting as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I thought I saw some. All right. So now that we have our options, let's check them out. All right, let's see. What should we try first? I saw some in the comments. And if we miss a comment or suggestion, just pop it back in there again. It scrolls kind of fast.
Okay. Oh, this one I like. Oh, and hello, Katie. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Katie and I went to high school together.
Oh, hey, Katie.
Yeah. Okay, so Katie is looking to imitate the retired Cinnamon Buns fragrance. Looking forward to smelling the cinnamon element to boost the spice. What to start with?
Ooh.
Yeah, and this is something I think is going to be really helpful when we are trying to replicate fragrances in particular.
I don't know if that's correct, but it might. Ooh, maple sugar, maybe?
Ooh. I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's try cinnamon first. We'll get cinnamon on here. Cinnamon has been selling like crazy.
Yeah, you guys are really liking cinnamon.
I mean, cinnamon's amazing. It just kind of surprised me. Oh, yeah. Sorry, we can share with the rest of the class.
Yeah. I'm just confirming. Confirming with my colleague here.
We're gonna try cinnamon and vanilla eggnog, which I don't think this could be bad. I don't know if it's gonna smell like a really perfect match, but I think it's gonna smell good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, let's see, another one, we could try a creme brulee blend, too.
Creme brulee, I always forget about creme brulee.
I know.
This is so good. Oh, my God.
Actually, that does smell really close to cinnamon buns.
Very close. Do we want to touch of baking spices? I don't think it needs it.
I don't think it needs it either.
I'm gonna ruin it.
Well, let's see what it's like.
I'm gonna ruin it right now. Live for everyone.
Yeah. I actually think this vanilla eggnog with the cinnamon element is really close to cinnamon buns. Which, to be fair, I have not smelled in a little bit, but actually, do we still have it in here? I don't think so. No.
Oh? Eh? Do we?
No. Oh. Cinnamon and vanilla. Tricked me.
I actually think the blending...
I don't think it needs baking spices.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw that. Get out of here.
Get out of here, baking spices. At least for now.
Yeah. You're good for other things.
Oh, yeah. That one, I think, is pretty spot on.
If you told me that was cinnamon buns, I would say yes.
Yes. Yeah, because the vanilla eggnog gives you some of that icing type of feel, too. Okay.
But it's not too sweet. So that's the other thing.
And that was the thing about cinnamon buns. It wasn't super, super sweet.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah. Good job.
Good job.
Good job to me.
I did see a question that I meant to answer before. Labdanum. Yes. Labdanum would be considered to be in the amber family.
Yeah,
I meant to answer that before, sorry.
Resinous, kind of sweet, warm, deep.
So good.
So good.
So good. Ooh, okay. Do you see the...
Yes, I
saw it. Pop that up. I had to confirm how to say this correctly because I kept joking about it so much.
Yeah.
What's Mugay like?
Mugay.
Mugay?
Mugay. Yeah.
Mugay. Lily of the Valley.
Yeah, it's Lily of the Valley. It's a floral. Yeah, that's what Mugay means.
So I learned a lot about this very recently for this reason. But I think from memory, I don't know how to describe it because it's not a super green floral, but it is very, very flowery without being too floral. I don't really know if that's doing it justice.
It's fresh. It's a fresh floral.
It is fresh. And it's also a little bit cool. Mm-hmm. See. So some of the blends that we would recommend kind of right off the bat with this would be like moss, green leaves.
Green leaves. I was just about to say we better have...
I have to try it now.
Yeah, we better have green leaves as a recommendation.
That actually sounds so good. Hold on.
Yeah, because it is a really, it's flowery, but it's not powdery.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good way of saying it.
Yeah. It's fresh. Mm-hmm. And again, it is true to life. I love Lily of the Valley. I think it is the prettiest looking flower.
Ooh, okay, so because these are like single note fragrances, the green leaves smells exactly like taking a leaf off a plant and snapping it. It's that sappy, natural goodness of that smell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Mugay and green leaves.
Yeah. That's like just a bouquet. Fresh bouquet from the florist.
I like that a lot. That's really good.
Into it.
Ooh. But yeah, I would, if you're not like a super big floral fan, I would try Mugay because it smells like a flower and less like a floral scent.
Yeah, it's not like a floral fragrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a floral fragrance? No, I like it.
Even though it is a fragrance and it's floral.
I know. If we talk ourselves in circles, we'll end up right back where we started.
Yeah.
But it is good. Ooh, okay.
Okay, this one I thought was interesting. This is one that someone mentioned a while back. Pineapple amber.
Chaotic. I like it.
Yeah, what is that on the fragrance wheel? Because I don't think that one is kindred or complementary.
Let's see. So, that's like a danger zone for me where it's just far enough in between the two where this could be a wild card.
It's one of those ones that could be really interesting and complex and we're just like, whoa. Or it could be terrible.
We'll find out.
Like,
no
Let's
problem.
See.
All right, I have amber here.
Okay, pineapple is right in front of me.
Amber is also a really good note to add if something's missing something.
That's a freaking good pineapple, y'all. Which I've also seen people ask for just straight up pineapple fragrance, and this one.
All of our pineapple fragrance oils have something else in it, like sage, passion fruit, and they're all good. But sometimes you just want pineapple.
This smells exactly like fresh cut pineapple.
You want to go first?
And I go through a lot of I eat like a whole pineapple every week almost.
Sponsored by Pineapple.
Yeah, sponsored by Pineapple.
I don't know.
I almost feel like the pineapple is overpowering the amber.
Which happens a lot with pineapple.
It's actually not bad though.
Say.
I actually kind of like it.
I'm deferring to you.
I don't hate it.
Oh. I don't know that I smell the amber enough.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's not super strong. Because the pineapple is definitely very like in your face. Because pineapple's an in your face scent anyway. Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's good. When you get a little bit of the amber in there, it kind of adds some more just like depth.
It like elevates pineapple. It's a more upscale pineapple.
It's almost like pineapple sage, but instead of the greenness from the sage, it's
like a warmth.
Yeah, it's a warmth, but that's not green and herbal.
Yeah. I like it.
I like it too.
I would try it.
I would. Yeah. I think that's worth trying.
Good call. I could stop now.
Yeah.
But I can't somehow. It's good.
Yeah. Oh, this one. You're gonna like this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's Dana's favorite fragrance.
All right. You know I don't blend anything with blackcurrant absinthe because it can do no wrong, but I'll do it for you.
Blackcurrant absinthe has never done anything wrong in its life. There's smoke.
I love this. And okay, blackcurrant absinthe is my favorite like Halloween fall scent as well.
Smoke.
So good. Okay, smoke is...
Ooh, it's intense when you smell it out of the bottle. Yeah.
But the smoke element, I think, is a really good option for anyone who doesn't want, like, the bonfire embers or the fireside.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole environment kind of scent.
There's
You know what I mean? There's other
in
things
there.
in there.
Yeah.
This is straight smoke.
And not like cigarette smoke. Let's be clear. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just, it is strong.
Oh my gosh. But it's exactly burnt.
Yeah.
It's burnt. But there's nothing else in there. There's no wood. There's no like charcoal smell really. It's so good.
Yeah, and this one, like a lot of smoky fragrances have this happen to them. Example, my precious baby lavender embers. A lot of people get like a barbecue smell out of the bottle, which I totally understand. I do get that as well. But it doesn't smell like that in a candle. It really mellows out and it becomes something beautiful and round and complex. And the smoke element, I kind of feel, has that same thing happening.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't think...
Yeah, I don't love it.
It needs it.
I don't think it needs it.
Yeah.
If I was going to add a blending element to blackcurrant absinthe, I think I would probably add amber.
Yeah.
It's not bad, though.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I am completely biased, and I can accept that.
Yeah.
We all have flaws. Mine is blackcurrant absinthe. Oh, these are good. Some people just want to see the candles burn.
Oh, yeah. I liked
Brandon's back.
Brandon, we always love your... Yeah, I was like, okay, what comments will Brandon be making today?
I did see pine and cinnamon pop up. And I'm interested to see if this would be a good Christmas scent.
Oh.
Because that's creeping up. I don't like to think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
But this might behoove me to test this out.
It does behoove.
I have been behooved. Body and soul. Okay, so cinnamon and pine, which there are a lot of fragrances that have these two notes in them for Christmas. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, Mel. If you want just pine and cinnamon with no elements of Santa, this is it.
No Santa.
No Santa. This is a Santa-less Christmas scent.
I don't know. It's still giving a little Santa.
It's a more natural.
Yeah.
To me, it's a little bit more natural than. It doesn't have kind of like an orange spice. Or some of those like stereotypical Christmas scents.
Yeah, it's not really giving craft store at the holidays, which sometimes a lot of holiday scents do.
Like the sack of pine cones.
Yeah,
that what that smells like.
Yeah, you know exactly what that is like.
This does not smell like that.
It's like cleaner, fresher, more high end. Dare I say?
Yeah.
I dare.
Dare away.
I do dare.
I doth dare. Nice. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. What you got?
Okay, there are a lot.
There's so many good questions here.
Okay. So we have a couple different suggestions for amber and sandalwood.
Yeah.
Amber, sandalwood, vanilla, and then amber, sandalwood, cedar.
I think that both of those blends are going to be good.
I think both are going to be good.
Let's see.
If we look at these on the fragrance wheel, then we'll see why.
Which we can. Look at
that. Yeah. So you'll see. So amber, of course, is amber family. Sandalwood, woody. Vanilla, gourmand. And that's like a nice little, look at that like neutral.
The trifecta.
Yeah, that like neutral color section of the fragrance wheel. So yeah, obviously makes sense that these are gonna work.
I think I'm like testing one of these particular blends for a project as well. So
oh yeah,
I hope it's super secret. I hope this works out.
Yeah, I think it will.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oops, that's vanilla eggnog. That would be very different.
Oh, did I do that?
Sorry, nope, that was me. Yeah, I put that back wrong. Cedar, I think, is also one of my favorite woody scents.
So. I love cedar.
All right, I have amber, cedar, and vanilla first.
Okay.
Amber, cedar, vanilla. I'm gonna try to. Okay.
I think it was amber, sandalwood, and vanilla was the request, Dana.
I'm sorry, I messed up. I'll take the cedar out.
Where's sandalwood?
Here. So that's vanilla and amber. It's cedar.
Cedar.
I jumped the guns. You were gonna say it.
I couldn't help it.
We don't have cherry.
Yeah, there's no cherry element right now.
And I wish we did because I just made some ice cream candles. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, so and stay tuned for those.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is that the amber? Yeah.
Yeah, this is amber, sandalwood, vanilla. That is just delicious.
That is so fancy.
That is so fancy.
I make this. I sell this, please.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that's something I'd smell, and I'm like in Nordstrom, and there's like a man who's like really well dressed, and I'm like walking behind him, not intentionally, but you know, I'm just.
This is such a good scent for stalking.
Yeah, but it's kind of giving that just like, you know,
it's lovely.
Put together man has a nice suit on kind of feel.
That could go either way for me. For in a candle, I do think it's very luxurious.
This would be a great. Are all three of these skin safe? Can we see? Because this would be a good.
I have not committed them to memory.
Yeah.
Yet.
Well, we have the spreadsheet open. Yeah, we have the spreadsheet.
Oh yeah, our super cool spreadsheet. Does it show?
No, it'll be in another section of it, I think.
Whoops.
Yeah, maybe the marketing section. Yeah, amber, sandalwood, vanilla.
All right, let's take a look. I want to say, or actually, I can.
Vanilla looks okay.
Vanilla, yeah. I'll confirm. I believe they are, but I'd have to double check. They came out yesterday.
If you scroll on the spreadsheet, it's.
And there's a whole section.
Yeah. Vanilla is good.
Check.
I love that. Sandalwood, good. Yep.
Meep.
Amber, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did it.
Yeah, this would be a really good lotion, I think. Or like solid perfume. Mm.
And on the site, we do group them into all the ones that are safe for soap, for room and linen sprays, and for re-diffusers.
Yeah.
Most of them are good for a great many projects.
Yeah. Today's episode of How I Met Your Father. Yeah. Yeah, I was stalking him in Nordstrom.
Yeah. I'm looking for a man in finance.
Actually, this is the perfect blend to accompany that.
Notes of 6'5".
Notes of blue eyes. Yeah.
These are good. And also these are like the first 25. They may expand. So if there are any notes you're looking for, please comment, DM us, let us know.
Yeah.
Because we always kind of bug our product team with those.
Yeah.
They love to see us coming.
Yeah. They run.
Not again. These are all really, really good.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. What you got?
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Oh, do you see the praline?
Where's that one?
Praline chocolate and vanilla.
Praline chocolate vanilla. Let's try it.
Let's try it because I don't know how I feel about this. I say praline. I've heard praline as well.
I would say praline.
I do too. You can correct me, but ooh, this has such a nice nutty note that I think can be missing from some gourmands. Ooh,
nutty?
Nutty. It's a little nutty.
We love getting nutty.
It's so nutty over here. But personally, I also think that this one would make a really good standalone. Personally.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
There's a lot of these, I think, that would be really nice.
Most of them, honestly. It just depends on what you like.
Yeah.
And we'll show you a quick little project in a minute that we made with some wax melts. That has been really fun.
Man, there's some really, like, I get a lot of, like, just true to life pecan.
Yeah, it's so nutty.
Yeah.
I lost the blend. What, chocolate and vanilla, maybe? I lost it. Oh.
There it is. Praline chocolate vanilla.
Read with your special eyes.
I didn't put that up.
I think Casper did us a solid.
Yeah, Casper helped us out. Thanks, Casper.
We have a great crew over here.
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay. The real MVPs are behind the scenes, y'all. Okay, so that is just pralines and chocolate.
That chocolate is strong.
So, oh wow, I tasted that.
I can like taste chocolate in my mouth right now.
Wow.
Smell the taste.
Whew. Okay, I might have put too much on that then.
Yeah, there's too much chocolate.
I'm so sorry.
Overpowering.
But the vanilla might help.
But if you're looking for a strong chocolate.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's good. It's just I was not expecting it.
Yeah, it's very overwhelmingly chocolate, at least on blotters.
Dang. Yeah, that, as I did it, that is much too much chocolate.
Yeah. Which I never thought I would say that in my life.
The praline and vanilla is very nice.
Praline and vanilla is nice, yeah. I actually tried that one yesterday.
So if you if you just add a little bit of chocolate,
here, let me like
a normal person.
Here, I'm gonna waft it a little bit for you.
That is perfect. Yeah. Touch of chocolate,
Yeah.
I think, kind of brings out the roast flavor or scent, I should say. Please don't eat these. I have to say every time.
Ooh, praline and amber, yeah, or vanilla. That's really good.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but chocolate and basil?
What?
I beg your finest pardon?
Excuse me, sir.
Now I have to do it. Chocolate and sure,
Please.
why not? Okay, sure. Okay.
I'm just like distressed that you would
Okay.
disrespect basil that way.
This is a crime against basil.
I'm just, yeah.
Oh, this is another one that hits you right in the face.
Yes.
I just need to.
Basil is so good, you guys. Please try basil. I think it's my favorite one. And
so good. It's so fresh.
It's so fresh. It smells exactly like a basil plant.
I want to eat it.
And I do not like this basil and chocolate combination. I think this is a hate crime against basil.
Here you go. Good luck.
And I'm going to text the FBI right now.
The police are on their way to your door, Blake.
Yeah, but you know what? I will say, even how strong that chocolate is, the basil, it's still breaking through. She's finding a way.
It's not the worst thing I've ever smelled, but
it's not actually terrible, but it just doesn't. They're just fighting. Like, it's just not working.
It wouldn't occur in nature.
Yeah. Nature hates this.
It's an abomination. No, yeah, it's gonna be a no for me.
Yeah. Since we are talking about basil.
Yes, I would love to.
Basil cucumber, classic combination. We should also try it with tomato leaf.
Yes, I already know it's gonna be good with tomato leaf.
Yeah, this is what I remember when we had a little blending party where we were trying a bunch of these together, and yeah, I think that was one of the first ones I did.
We have fun here at CandleScience.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, woo, 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 woo.
Is that basil and cuke?
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's classic. Yeah, it's so good. It's just one of those things that works.
Mm-hmm. If what is it, garden mint?
Mm-hmm.
If you like the garden mint, but maybe there's a little too much going on, the basil and cucumber blending elements together is very, very garden, like a walk in the garden. But again, it's more of that just single note focus. So that's really all you're smelling. Tomato leaf.
Where is tomato leaf?
You might have used?
I don't think I used it.
We also haven't alphabetized since my last project, so
yeah,
that could be the problem. I don't think it's here.
You know what?
It's
probably somewhere in this office, and one of us
It might be on my desk.
One of us went rogue, and yeah. Well, but I know it'll work.
I'm gonna say it smells good.
It smells good. I have tried it before.
Yeah.
We probably just used it or something. Yeah. Oh, strawberry basil. Yes.
Strawberry basil. Oh my gosh.
This is another one.
Yes. I don't know if that's used or not. Ooh, this strawberry.
I know this one's going to be good. I remember trying this one.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean.
Now, this is just a personal note for me. The strawberry for me is a little bit sweeter than it is green, if that makes sense. It is a sweet strawberry, but the basil
fruitier.
Yeah, so
But the basil helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this cocktail one time, like a really long time ago. It was probably like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That was a strawberry basil cocktail, and I've been thinking about it ever since. And that's what it smelled like.
Yeah, if you're looking for more, like if you just want straight strawberry blending element, a go. But if you're looking for like strawberry plant, what if we had some moss? Or green leaves?
I don't know which one to add. I think green leaves probably.
Yeah. If you're looking for like strawberry plant, there are other elements that you can add to get a more garden feel.
Yeah.
Ooh, lovely.
Okay, there are amazing suggestions in the comments.
Okay.
And we already are at 12:45.
I know.
I knew this was going to happen.
We'll keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Until you guys get sick of us.
Yeah.
And then we'll leave. But let's take a quick minute to remind y'all that we are going to give these away.
Yeah. So if you haven't entered the giveaway, please do.
go ahead. If you've already entered today, great. You don't have to do it again. If you are just joining us and you would like to enter the giveaway, this is how you do it. That link is in the description. And we're just giving away all 25 of them. So y'all can experiment. And I'll pop these back up as well so we can get a little refresher.
Yep. I don't think we've ever released this many fragrances at one time.
This was a lot.
This was a lot of work, yeah.
They were good, though.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Okay, I have one I want to do.
I'm ready.
Ooh. Blood orange, pink grapefruit element, matcha, and bergamot.
There's a lot going on
There's a lot going on here.
I'm ready. Okay.
Yes, and my initial instinct is it's going to be very citrus-y.
That's a whole lot of citrus.
A whole lot of citrus going on here. So I almost want to like say, we'll try it with all three, but my instinct is that we're going to need to maybe take away the blood orange.
Blood orange is tricky for me.
Matcha and bergamot, so good.
Yeah. That is the matcha and bergamot. Blood orange, I should have over here because
pink grapefruit
should be with the bees.
The pink grapefruit element is, it's one of my other favorites.
Yeah.
I think you have it over there somewhere. Yeah. Here, I'll dip it if you have it.
I have that. I don't have. Did I miss it? Uh-oh.
I might have left it in the other room yesterday.
Uh-oh. Was it pink grapefruit?
Pink grapefruit might be in
the Antigua. Okay, so right now we have
blood orange and
matcha and bergamot.
Which I will say that just these two together, the matcha and bergamot is the star.
Yeah.
Definitely although, well,
Huh?
it's like that. It's that meme of the little. Yeah, they're just very, the citrus is very similar, so it's.
Yeah, it kind of diminishes.
Yeah.
They kind of diminish each other.
Yeah. I mean, it smells really good.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really beautiful citrus, but.
I don't know what happened to pink grapefruit.
I think I might have left it in there.
So we'll check in on that.
Yeah. Because pink grapefruit is so good.
And I think like with basil and some greenery, there's some really good options with that as well. And again, a lot of our fragrances that have pink grapefruit in them also have a ton of other things. So thank you, sir.
This to me, because we have a pink grapefruit essential oil as well, which I also really love. And this to me smells exactly like the EO.
Ooh.
And she's very strong.
Yeah.
She's strong and independent.
So refreshing though.
So just so juicy.
Yeah. It's not overly sweet, which I kind of really like.
It has that really nice tart bitterness that grapefruit has, that just really pleasant bitterness. I like that. I do like what the pink grapefruit adds. I like it better than just those other two alone.
Oh. Wow. Something.
There's something about the way the grapefruit is working in there.
Ooh. I should have written down what these are, but whatever I'm holding in my left hand smells good. I think it might be blood orange and pink grapefruit on their own. No, that's not it.
Yeah, that's blood orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is matcha and bergamot.
Let me see if that's pink grapefruit. Oops. I touched them all together, so now they all smell.
This is pink grapefruit.
Yeah. So yeah, I do like the blend better than maybe just the two together.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Agreed. Okay. We have to talk about moss a little bit, and we have to talk about the aquatic element, I think.
I'm ready.
So, let's try this guy.
I'm so excited.
Arctic
when I saw that
Ivy.
pop up,
Yeah.
it might be over there.
Yeah. Arctic Ivy and moss.
You know we're moss girls.
Yeah. Girl moss.
Girl moss.
Yeah.
All right. Here you are. And Arctic Ivy is, I think, going to be very, very popular.
Yeah, it's just a nice, crisp, cold, chilly green.
Oh, gosh. gosh. So I don't know how to tell you about this without scaring you. This moss is more approachable than petrichor.
Yeah.
I would say for sure.
But it's earthy. I mean, it smells like moss.
But it's a very inviting moss.
Yeah.
It's very welcoming. And together... Oh, I do like that. I do.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be good.
Yeah, I do like that.
I knew that was going to be good. Oh, yeah. Just that extra kind of like wet earthiness.
I like
with
that.
the Arctic ivy. It makes a lot of sense. That's really good.
I know it's not the season, but let me see if it's because it's like this might be. I would like this for winter, but also spring.
I would like that any time of year.
That's yeah.
Because those are just the kind of scents I like.
This is the. I've never liked Arctic ivy more than I do with moss.
Yeah, and I already liked it a lot. Yeah.
Mhm. I would try that for sure.
Okay, we know we got to do this baby too. Ozonic element plus sea minerals, the goat.
All right, let's see.
You guys know sea minerals is my favorite fragrance of all time. Although it has been a little bit supplanted by a couple others lately, but I always go back to it.
Oh, the Ozonic is so... it smells exactly like what it is. It is a breath of fresh air.
Fresh, airy, light.
And I feel like we discontinued a few Ozonic fragrances lately, something like a lush linen, like some linen fragrances. So if you miss those or you are looking to replicate something like that,
Ozonic element.
Start with Ozonic for sure if you want that freshness to be right there.
That reminds me, someone yesterday, I believe in the live I did, wanted me to try clean cotton with Ozonic element.
Yeah, this is nice. It is. It's nice.
So we should check that one out too. Yeah, the Ozonic element with sea minerals, it just adds that extra, because sea minerals is already a fairly ozonic, airy fragrance, but
it's airier.
It's airier, and it's working. Yeah, that just works.
Yeah. Ozonic, I feel, is also another really good note to just throw in there. To either start with if you want that freshness, or if you're looking to add something that you are not sure is missing from a blend, try it. I did just also get a really fun note.
Because someone asked about a butter element.
Butter. Yeah. We get asked for a butter element a lot. And I do have an answer for you.
Yeah.
It would be really difficult to make, and there could be some issues for shipping with the flash point, which is really the only time you need to worry about the flash point.
Yeah, I think it was something that was probably tried, but we just couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
And also, we wanted it to be a clean scent as well, and I don't think we were able to make that happen.
Yeah, so we need to make it super, super safe, very easy to ship, and smell amazing. So when that perfect storm can't happen, it's not likely that we would just kind of force something through, but I do believe that we are trying a bunch of different things, so I would like to see it.
I'm going to try this Ozonic with clean cotton.
Are we?
Or the fresh linen odor eliminator too. We can do that one as well. I have that one here.
Let me get rid of that.
Here, I've got fresh linen.
I don't know if we have.
It's probably somewhere.
Yeah. We have to redo the advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I did see a question about a rose element. I don't know right now. I would try the Mugay first if you're looking for a replacement. But, no true rose just yet.
Yeah. I don't know. The fresh linen odor eliminator is kind of taking center stage.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good. It's good, but it's not what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So many suggestions. So many. Okay.
Yeah. All good.
This is one Mel did ask about. A waffle cone.
I feel like we had something in mind.
It was a praline something, right?
I can't remember. I feel like we have this.
Creme brulee, I think creme brulee was one of them.
Yeah, this feels like something we have tried to do.
Yeah.
Creme brulee is a great start, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would start with creme brulee probably.
And it was maybe like a very vanilla or vanilla.
Or vanilla eggnog.
Yeah. It's one of those. Because I think maple sugar was too sweet.
Yeah, maple sugar was too sweet.
But this is something that we have tried.
I think the praline, honestly.
Yeah. That would, I think.
Because waffle cones have that like nuttiness to them.
Yeah. Or just like where they're rolled and made. It's usually like so warm and nice. Try that.
Okay, that is actually giving waffle cone.
Oh, wow. Yeah, creme brulee and praline.
Praline element. Yep.
That's really good.
That is a waffle cone.
That's really good.
Now I want a waffle cone.
I know. Now I'm like upset. I do this to myself all the time.
I know.
Ooh, okay. How would you get a more powdery scent?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have. I mean, we don't have like a powder element.
Yeah.
I would check the fragrance finder and go by note of powder to see our powdery fragrances.
I mean, we do have baby powder.
Yeah, that's kind of like most directly.
There are some florals too that are pretty powdery.
Yeah. But that would be either a powdery floral, baby powder, something with a powder note that you could blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amber plus Palo Santo and a sandalwood. Oh, which I know is going to be good.
It can't be bad by adding more amber.
I love Palo Santo and sandalwood. That's been one of my favorites lately.
That's good. It's going to be like a 2-hour live.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, everybody. Feel free to pop back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even need to smell it. Yeah.
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 It works. They are, they're kindred.
Yeah.
Woody plus amber.
I did just see something come in for whiskey to tone it down. I'm wondering if amber would do that.
Ooh.
While we have it, wait. I'm dipping the minimal amount of whiskey.
Yeah.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Whiskey. So strong.
Woo! Okay. Nothing can tone down whiskey. Nothing.
It's yeah. I don't know why I handed you
that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Maybe the pralines actually. I just threw it out, didn't I? Dingus move.
It does help a little bit, but it is still very intense.
Yeah. I'm gonna try a lot of.
It is very.
Try the praline.
With it or?
Well, you can just do the one maybe.
Wait.
You would need like 4 cents to cover up whiskey. Too much. Too much.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, the praline.
Because maybe like the nuttiness.
Yeah, because the praline really stands out as very strongly. So actually, that might be a good way to do that. You'll probably want to use still more praline element, less whiskey, but
so much. Yeah, that's not gonna get hot.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, whiskey and hazelnut coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, that would work too.
Making some kind of like little blend is good for sure.
Here's a question I just want to make sure we really quickly talk about. What's the difference between blending elements and EOs? Well, EOs are essential oils. They are plant-based. Made entirely from plants, 100% natural. Blending elements are fragrance oils still, so they're not natural products. They're made with different aroma compounds, so they're just it's the same as the difference between a fragrance oil and an essential oil. An element is still a fragrance oil.
Yeah,
we just are calling them elements to help denote that they're the single note fragrances.
Yeah, because we do have a sandalwood, for example, fragrance oil. But it is comprised of other notes like top, middle, and bottom. And then we have the sandalwood blending element, which is just a note of sandalwood.
Yeah. And I thought this was a nice comment. Game changer for candle making classes. Yes.
Absolutely.
I've heard that from a lot of people that they like to do kind of like candle parties or, they have a whole brick and mortar store where they do candle making classes. And
these are perfect.
Perfect for that.
All right. We are at the official mark of when we should end.
Yeah, but there's so many.
I
People
know.
have a lot of requests.
Do you want to do the giveaway and then we can answer some questions? Or do
Sure.
Or do you want to wait?
We can. We said we were going to do the giveaway at the end of the hour, so we'll do.
We'll give you a quick last chance to enter the giveaway. We're starting her up. Go right ahead and enter if you haven't already. We're going to give away all 25 of these blending elements, and then we can quickly answer some more questions that you have at the end. Absolutely. All right, everyone ready? Last call.
Let's see how many we have. Oh, lots of entries.
Yes.
Good job, guys.
Awesome. All right, are we ready?
I'm going to pick a winner.
Here we go.
One winner.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I have no stake in this game. I just love giveaways.
Also, sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. Lisa Salator.
Yeah, Lisa.
Lisa.
It's my favorite part of the day when I get to push buttons.
Yeah. Got our spirit fingers happening. Yeah.
Although we did also get specifically for blending elements, Casper gave us tornadoes.
I like the tornadoes.
I don't know
how
tornadoes work to convey.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Lisa. And look out for my email later today.
Yes. Amazing. All right. Well, congratulations. And if y'all want to stick around with us, we are very, very happy to stay on and answer some of these questions for you.
Because there are so many blending suggestions. Yes. I want to make sure we get to at least some more of them.
But if you have to cut out, we absolutely understand. Yeah. We'll miss you.
It'll be recorded, so you can go back and watch later.
Yeah. All right. What you got?
Okay. Oh, man. There's so many to choose from. It's, like, hard to pick. Basil with yuzu blossom.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm loving this. This is the kind of fragrance that I am just into.
Yes. Got basil right here. Basil. Oh my gosh. It's like walking into a garden.
It's so good. The basil element just like blew me away.
Someone told me that they were going to make like a caprese salad scent with tomato leaf.
Yeah,
I
remember that. Yeah.
And look what our amazing crew brought in. We found the tomato leaf.
Tomato leaf.
So we can finally do it.
Even though tomato leaf doesn't really smell like a cut tomato, it's the leaf of the tomato, guys. The tomato leaf.
Still delicious. All right, this is basil for your yuzu blossom.
Yuzu blossom is so good. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's excellent.
Let me get rid of tomato leaf because that's way strong. Oh my gosh.
So that's so pretty. Yuzu blossom, basil.
I want to bathe in this. This is so good. That is so nice.
I would love that as a lotion.
Lotion? Yes. Yeah. This is an amazing lotion scent. Wow. Wow.
That is so good.
I can't stop now.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah, tomato leaf, of course. Like, we knew. We knew. I think that's the right one.
Yeah, that's just garden.
Yeah, beautiful.
Fresh garden. Yeah.
Ooh. Did you see?
No, this is a different one.
Go for it, yeah.
I want to do this one. Moonflower nectar and moss.
Make it darker. I like it. Okay. Moonflower nectar is one of my favorites.
A favorite floral for sure.
And moss, I think, is going to work in a way that petrichor didn't for this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because we did try this with petrichor before, and it was just a little too much.
Petrichor is so... It's not like my problem child. Like, I still love it. I just... It needs some support.
Yeah.
Because it is too strong for its own good.
Yes. Like, stupid strong.
I love it. But, yeah, I think that'll be a little less overpowering.
Yeah. It is. That is good. This is like fairy ring.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of Moongate inspiration.
That is a Moongate fragrance.
So that I think
that is a Moongate fragrance.
Yes, it is. Oh, I touched it. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, that would be a really good like literary inspired candle.
Fairy realm.
Fairy realm. You guys know what we're talking about.
That would work.
That would work really well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
Did you want to do the lemon one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's see. Lemon is tricky as well, just because it's so lemon. It is very lemony.
Lemon is lemony.
It's so lemon. Like, who knew?
News alert. Breaking news.
You know, but our lemon essential oil is not great for candle making. So the lemon blending element has been formulated to perform very well in candles. I highly recommend it.
Did you already dip lemon?
No, I have cucumber, and then garden mint. We have yes. Okay. I'm excited about this. I think this is gonna be
lemon.
Different.
Lemony.
You don't say.
Right after I was making fun of you for saying lemon was lemony. I do the same thing.
Ooh, woo. I want you to smell it because I am getting like a cereal note. Something's happening in there that to me smells like Fruity Pebbles.
That's what I was just about to say. It's like Fruity Pebbles.
What's happening? Or like, is there like an Earl Grey tea note or something in there should not be happening?
Something is happening that I'm not entirely sure about.
I'm going to have to touch base with our scientists here, Todd, double check in why that is happening.
The more I smell it, the less I get the cereal.
Yeah. But immediately there were notes of cereal.
I think it just might be because the lemon.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice, actually.
It is really good.
That was surprising.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this would burn. Interesting, though. That is a very interesting blend.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
How about... chocolate-covered cherry, perhaps?
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
Like, I don't know.
I
find black cherry Merlot very intense.
Mm-hmm.
I also find, obviously, we talked about it earlier, the chocolate very intense.
I don't know. I don't have feelings either way about this one. I don't think I can tell yet.
Yeah. I feel like it could be really good.
Also not trying. Oop, yep, too much. Too much, Dana. Okay, let's see. Chocolate and black cherry Merlot. Oh. It's kind of giving like cherry cordial, like the little cherries with the goo in them. That, you know what I mean?
Oh, it really absolutely is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cherry cordial for sure.
Huh. Yeah.
I think it works.
That's a pretty good like Valentine's Day candle,
Yeah.
you know, something like that, like a very like event focused thing. I like that a lot. I'll also show you quickly that while you're blending, of course you want to try all of these blends in the actual product, be it soap, room sprays, candles.
Yeah.
But let me see if I can show you. Yes, I can. Haha. So this is something fun that we've been playing around with.
Yes.
Is making little individual wax melts with these blending elements.
Yeah. The shapes.
And then melting them together
to
see how they blend and how that aroma comes out. So that's a really, really fun thing to do if you did want to just take a little bit of wax and try out all these elements together. It's pretty close to how a candle would perform. Of course, when you're working with a flame, it's always going to be a little different. But
this could be a fun way, especially if you already do a lot of melts. It could be a fun way to encourage your customers to like try blending some of these too to create their own custom scents, you know?
Yeah, I kind of like the grab bag idea of having like a few different wax melts in separate little containers, and then you can choose your own scent and venture, if you will.
Kind of just like select, you know, what am I in the mood for today?
You can also, if you use snap bars or clamshells, you can pour 2 scents at the same time and kind of have them blend that way as well. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, and it looks nice.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Oh, this I just have to, because this is very much our vibe.
I'm ready.
Like, if this is your vibe, like, we would be friends.
have a few
elements for a dark, moody, sensual reverie concept. We might need to bring in a fragrance oil or two.
Yeah. Because these don't have much personality on their own, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but they are just what they say they are.
Yeah, they're very straightforward. Yeah. Yeah, there's no guile, there's no deceit here.
Yeah, there's no mystery. Yeah. You are to create the mystery using these tools.
You create your own mystery.
So I would definitely, I don't know, I mean, amber, sandalwood, cardamom, perhaps.
Smoke,
yeah. There's nothing really on its own that screams that.
Jasmine, maybe, with something?
Jasmine. One of the weirdest ones, and the one that I like a lot, is Aquatic.
Aquatic, yeah.
Because what does water smell like?
Aquatic's not, it doesn't have a dark, moody feel, though.
It doesn't, but I feel like it adds, like, a wetness. It's a little... I don't know, that's mysterious, but not moody.
I'm thinking about, like, what are our moodiest fragrance oils? Yes, very, very demure, yeah. It's very demure, very mindful. I mean, we already used it. Moonflower Nectar. Lavender Embers is a very moody fragrance to me.
Yeah, Lavender Embers. Library can be.
It can be.
Yeah, there's Blackcurrant Absinthe.
Yeah, Obvi.
Yeah, I don't know. We do have anything that I think for me, like things that are kind of heavy on like the amber. Ooh, labdanum and leather.
There we go. That's our starting point. That's our starting point.
That I think is already kind of like close quarters, speakeasy, library kind of thing.
So let's
go with that.
Yeah, maybe try leather and labdanum with moss?
Maybe. I don't know. Do you have the leather and labdanum?
Oh, it is.
Or do I?
Yes, okay. I have it. It's right in front of my face.
Every time I think I have them in order, I don't.
Amber Noir, that could be another good option. Yeah.
Amber Noir actually is really good. Maybe. Maybe.
Your voice says maybe, but your tone says no.
Yeah, I'm at odds with myself here.
I don't know. I like it. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's different. I don't know how to describe it.
I do think it's moody and dark.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. I can smell it from here.
I like it. Leather and labdanum plus moss element.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one I always like to get. How do we play with fragrances that long?
It hurts. No.
No, it's just, practice. We do it a lot.
Yeah.
Your nose definitely does kind of start to, it gets better. Like when I was first doing this, that would happen to me all the time, but I found over time it's like less and less. But a good way to kind of refresh yourself is just to smell.
Yeah, yourself.
Yourself, like your own arm, your own skin. That's kind of like your neutral base smell. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Smell yourself.
This is my base scent.
Yeah, smell yourself. This is my base note.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that helps too.
Yeah. Ooh, which blend has been our favorite so far?
I really liked that yuzu blossom with basil.
That was really good.
And I like the strawberry basil too.
Oh, I like the strawberry basil. Ooh.
Those two I think have been my although I did the man in Nordstrom.
Yeah, I think the vanilla sandalwood amber.
Yes.
Very, very good.
That one I liked a lot,
highly recommend. I really also liked the pineapple and basil.
I like that. Yeah, that one was awesome.
But also pineapple sage is like one of my favorite scents, so that kind of, I don't know if that's fair, honestly. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Nice. And we do have a few that we have tried and liked, so we can also pepper those out as like little recipes and things like that. So you can find those on like Instagram, Facebook group, shorts, things like that.
Yeah.
We'll be getting those out for you.
Oh man, there's still some good ones that we could try.
I know.
I don't want to go too long though.
Yeah. Well, we can always get a lot of these out for you. This is also going to be recorded. And I just want to show you how cute.
Oh yeah, look how cute these look, you guys.
So if you use little shapes, you can mix up the micas, the dyes. This is going to end up being like a beautiful sparkly mixture, and the smell is going to be really, really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, it is time for us to get out of here.
Yeah, but we're going to be sharing more about blending elements in the future because we're very excited about them.
Yeah, and you guys have some great ideas.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for some upcoming formulas, recipes, blends to try.
Yeah.
And some maybe to stay away from.
Yeah.
But as always, if you have any questions, absolutely send us a message and we'll be happy to help.
Yeah. And we have a live coming up next week.
We do.
Are we doing the thing?
Let us confer.
Yeah. Are we doing
I think so. Okay, since it's just us girls here,
this is just between us, you guys.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
I would keep an eye out for, I don't know, maybe a sale coming out.
Yeah, our fall 1 ounce sale has not dropped yet.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that it's not?
And it's
here
around
yet?
It's around the time, so
weird.
I don't know what's going on with that, but
maybe you guys, I don't know, check out the live next week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just between us.
Yeah, because we have live on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it's at 11 a.m. I believe. Yeah.
So we'll see you guys there. Tuesday.
Yeah. Hope to see you. All right, thanks.
We'll see you then.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.